What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the blue color, playing as Thor. His name is Brickhead. Brickhead the Great, Brickhead the Wise, Brickhead on his Thor. Love to see that. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Ra. His name is St4rco. I believe that this is the Ares division. Yes, the Ares division. So this is your Challengers League, best of 3 group stage match. These guys are going to be vying for a chance at the prize pool of $500. So it's actually quite a hefty prize pool for kind of the second tier Age Mythology tournament, which is really, really cool. We haven't actually had this, I think, ever. I don't think we've ever had a second tier tournament quite like this. We have had rating restriction tournaments before at a slightly lower level, but not a tournament where effectively all of the top players get placed into a separate division and you have them competing kind of side by side. It's really kind of cool to see all of the differences in skill level and all the other good stuff that happens. And then the other thing that's going to happen at the end of this season is if you're going to be noticing maybe someone if you think they're not the best player and they're in Champions League, well, guess what? The players from Challengers League, the best players from Challengers League, will be able to get an opportunity to take them out of Champions League for Season 4, which is definitely going to be a thing within the year, basically. We're going to be trying to make this tournament happen quite frequently from here on out. So we are seeing, Rhino. What are you doing, Mr. Rhino? Oh, dear. Oh no. Oh no, St4rco. Have you ever been more upset to be a Ra player? Oh dear. Oh no. He's gonna rebuild the ground. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh well, what can you do? Building the granary again will make St4rco lose a handful of resources. He's also losing a little bit of resources there from his villagers that are garrisoning or dropping off into the granary there instead of over here. But what can you do? Houses are out, no problem there for St4rco. Brickhead, on the other hand, is getting himself a second Ulfsark. Very, very early here for Brickhead. This is a strange one. I don't normally see this in basically from Thor. Getting out a second Ulfsark is a little bit odd, but we'll see how it's going to go. This is probably why Brickhead's doing this. He's going for some early walls over here to try and block off the large gold mine. One of the big bonuses of Thor is that you get this early dwarven gold mine. And what ends up happening for Thor is that you can't really spend the gold that you mine from it early. And yet everyone still mines the gold. And what Brickhead's doing here is he's decided, well, I can't spend that gold on anything but walls, so why not get a delayed Ulfsark to build my temple and use my original Ulfsark out here to build some walls. However, St4rco is on the way over here to cause some mischief to this Ulfsark who's building these walls. And he's going to be very, very upset about this. Brickhead will be. He's going to have to run away as the villagers are chasing this around. This is a lot of idle time being caused, though. Brickhead probably going to be pretty happy about it, in all honesty. As the villagers come around, they're going to be jumping onto the granary. The Skraeling will simply come back over onto this position here. Oh, the genius of St4rco. He comes in, he shanks the wall as Brickhead's trying to build it up, and he gets the shared damage onto the wall there. Beautiful play from St4rco. I don't know whether he meant to do that on purpose. Oftentimes people don't really realize how the walls work, but really, really nice play from St4rco to remove that wall in its entirety there. As Forseti is already on the way here for Brickhead. Surprised to see Forseti. Oftentimes we only see Freya here, but the Forseti will give Brickhead access to the troll. Having 2 trolls out for Norse against Egyptian is a counter to the rock. Because the rock travels at 4 speed, the troll travels at 4 speed. All you need to do is have the troll in a position to see where the rock's going. If the troll can get underneath the rock, or both the trolls get underneath the rock will die. And we see Brickhead here going for an immediate second town center. On the front location, he's going to have access to these elephant over here, these hippopotamus over here, also has access to these trees over on this location. He's got a decent gold mine over here, but it doesn't have any of that protection against the rock, so the trolls will have to sit here to defend that, as we do see some walls coming up over here from St4rco nice and early. He's advancing really, really late to the classical age. It's not the worst thing in the world for Ra to advance late to the classical age, because what it means is they can have a little bit more resources to get themselves a more efficient town center. Though we are seeing this having just a little bit of an issue there as St4rco does fix up his villages. We are seeing the Pharaoh moving out across the map here. I'm not exactly sure what he's searching for there as the Ulfsark sees that and be retreating away. But St4rco pretty easily going to be able to get this town center up. Should easily be able to get himself Shadoof, husbandry, plow, all of the upgrades he needs. He probably already has some of those upgrades. Yeah, he's already got husbandry and pickaxe. So Shadoof's going to come in, plow's going to come in, immediate farms are going to come down. The weakness to advancing this late, or the reason why we see Ra players advance a little bit earlier normally, is because you get out more villages, which means you get more resources. And while your Shadoof and husbandry and pickaxe might come out a little bit later, it's better to get those extra villages out nearly in every single situation. So while you get a more clean advance time, if you can advance faster, or clean farming, I should say, not advance time. If you can advance faster and make sure you're continuing to get villages out, it's better than getting those early upgrades. As the armory coming down for St4rco, town center is now up for Brickhead. The longhouses are going to start coming out. Now, the big question is, what sort of an army composition is Brickhead going to go for here? Now, if you're playing Loki against Ra, one really beautiful composition you can actually go against when you go for this 2-town center play that works really nicely is simply just Thor raiding cavalry, because you get the Thor, they can get yourself myth unit spawns, and you can make that work where that's concerned. And that's with Thor city, right? You get Hall of Thane's Thor, and it's really, really nice, and makes it quite difficult for the Ra player to actually fight that composition. But as we see the rain coming down for St4rco, for Thor, you can't really go mass Thor against the Ra, because you don't get myth unit spawn, so you're losing out on that advantage where that's concerned. So what is Brickhead going to do here? He's going for a 3rd town center in the middle of the map here, eating all of the hunt on this side of the map first. I quite like that, but he's going to be making his way forward. There's so many elephants here for Brickhead. He's going to have so much food in this game. He's happily got 10 dwarves on gold, as his gold is going to start skyrocketing here, happily eating this rhino in this position, as well as maybe another ox cart wouldn't go astray there for Brickhead. As we do see the Hathor, it's still not in here for St4rco. This is quite a late advance here from St4rco. How many farms does he actually have? He's got himself 17 farms. So this is a huge food economy boom here from St4rco. With Brickhead throwing up these walls, trying to wall St4rco in, this will slow St4rco down quite a bit here in this game. One thing I wouldn't mind seeing from St4rco is a wall here as well, to prevent Brickhead from running through here to cause some problems. There is a crocodile on this location here that the Wadget's going to have to move in and deal with as the villager moves through. And the crocodile will get taken out. Beautiful play where that's concerned. A 4th town center from Brickhead. This is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've seen this before. Is this going to work? One of the huge advantages of playing Norse over any other civilization is that Norse's town centers, they only cost Norse 700 resources. Every other civilization costs a little bit more than 700 resources. For example, if you put 5 villages onto the town center to build it up as Greek, the town center takes roughly a minute to build. So 5 villages with a minute, you're looking at about the 300 extra resources that it costs to build that town center. The more villages you put onto the town center, the more it costs to build that town center, like in terms of potential resources you could have gathered instead of building that town center. But for Norse, It only costs 700. Your villagers are still going to be able to gather throughout all of that. Now, I wonder if Brickhead here is just going to go straight to the heroic age behind all of this as well and get himself Frost to buy himself some time. But 4rco here, he's going to have to get going incredibly soon. More walls coming up on this position. We see the Migdol Stronghold coming through here for 4rco. None of these town centers are in range of Waterfire except for this one at the back. So 4rco could go for a fast mythic here and start punishing this town center on the back while attacking a front town center as well here. Wouldn't be a bad idea as more villagers coming over here finishing up these Hippo. Look at the villager count here. It's still equal. 4rco, somehow Brickhead has got the same villager count as 4rco, even though he's up 4 town centers at this point. Obviously, it takes a while for the advantage to start piling up here, but Brickhead is throwing up some houses over on this location. He's got his armory up over here. He's really not trying to build many units at all. He's just getting himself throwing axemen as the rock is coming over here. Where's the troll? The second troll should have been a part of this plan. As 4rco comes in, he sees the dwarves. Will Brickhead see the dwarves? He does drop the locust there, but he misses the dwarves completely there. But the Pitsukos and the Wadjet should get a couple of kills here nonetheless, as the 4rco coming over here to start dealing with this. Skadi has been clicked up as the Pitsukos is going to be getting taken down. 4rco going to be garrisoning that one straight away. Going to have to retreat away from that location. That should have been 10 dwarf kills there easily for 4rco, but he didn't manage to get that. As the cavalry coming through, going to be able to prevent the walls from coming up on this position. Skadi's on the way. We've got 113 of 160 population for Brickhead. 63 villages to 56 villages at the moment here. As the Pharaoh pushing forward, trying to heal up a cavalry here. Apparently, is the play. As 4rco trying to marker this as best as he possibly can. Spearman coming through as well. Cavalry Spearman, not a bad unit composition here at all, as the troll needs to get taken down as well. As Pitsukos and Wadjet coming back in onto this location here to help out with the rock flying overhead. 4rco's got all of the advantages right now, but there is still a frost for Brickhead to use. 4rco's at 110 of 130 population. Plenty of wood and gold in the bank. We'll see what he's going to be going for with that, as the villagers have to get brought back in onto this location. And the big question is, how fast can Brickhead actually get to his mythic age here? Because clearly Brickhead wants to be doing some sort of fast mythic behind all of this. The villagers finishing up over here. There is still going to be a handful of elephants over on this position if Brickhead wants to move his villagers over there to eat that. We are also seeing Brickhead, he's able to eat this elephant on this side as well. He's already got the walls up to eat that one. I love that play there. As the army here of Brickhead trying to move forward. 4rco's cavalry looking for raids in the main base. We're seeing crenellations come through for Brickhead as well to help defend himself, as the rock does pick up those units there. Do we see the upgrade there for the medium thrown axe to get a bonus against flying units? It's not in just yet. Huntress's axe coming in at the moment to help out the thrown axemen against those spearmen and everything else. I get a bonus damage from that, as 4rco needs to come back. He needs some siege. He needs some sort of pressure to attack the buildings here of Brickhead. Brickhead is getting not a free boom, but basically a free boom here. He's getting himself carpenters behind all of this as well, as the farms are starting to come down. Brickhead's going to be able to get himself access to winter harvest, irrigation, and all of the food economy is going to continue to just come through so absurdly fast. You see a dot coming down over here as the villagers are going to continue getting insane amounts of food income in this game. As 4rco searching around for more villagers to raid. There is this location, but with that defensive position here, we'll see what's going to happen. As 4rco now, he's ready to advance to the next age, and he's clicked Horus. Nope, he's going up through Osiris here. There is one thing that 4rco needs to be worried about. So he needs to kind of fix two problems here. One is he needs to be worried about Balder, and two, he needs to be worried about the fact that Brickhead doesn't need to click Balder. So what 4rco needs to do here is he needs to secure his gold mine, secure his trade route, secure his base with all of his upgrades, but he also needs to put pressure onto Brickhead to force a Ragnarok out before Brickhead is fully sorted out. As we see irrigation coming through, fortified town centers, bronze mail coming through as well. The village is going to be retreating back. We see the market coming up. And the big thing here for Brickhead is he still has Frost. And what does Frost mean? Frost means that Son of Osiris is not that big of a deal. All Brickhead needs to do is get out 5 Ballaster, or 4 Ballaster, I believe it is. Click Frost onto the Son of Osiris. And then the Ballaster can kill the Son of Osiris in that Frost. It's absolutely crazy what you can do with Ballaster and Frost to take out a Son of Osiris. It's complete counter to that unit, which is so difficult for Norse to deal with without any preparation. So we'll see if that's going to come through as Balder is on the way. It's 90% of the way through for the Son of Osiris here. The other option is obviously just Frost the Son of Osiris and live the dream where that's concerned. Where's the priest here? He's going to need to heal that Son of Osiris up. At this point, it's at 60 HP as a mummy does spawn on this position. Going to be making its way over to try and take out the Frost Giant on this position here as well, as the units are simply just going to be retreating back here. Where's you got to heal that priest up. Every single moment that goes by here is allowing a Brickhead to get bigger and bigger. He's at 180 population, 105 villages. He's got 2 ox caravans as well. So he's already kind of sorting his life out in a big way. It's going to be very, very tough here for St4rco's economy to keep up against this humongous Ragnarok that's coming for him. Brickhead doesn't quite have the favor here to rush like a Titan out as well. That's another thing you could do. You could go for a Titan gate right after Balder comes through as the units are starting to push out here looking for a fight. Look, he's already got heavy throwing axemen, heavy infantry, and St4rco hasn't gotten any upgrades here in this game. He's just naked units everywhere, naked cavalry, naked spearmen. The Frost Giant coming through onto this position here can get one hit by the mummy, but the mummy must have used its special ability on something else there. Brickhead going to be retreating back for the time being, getting himself, we are now starting to see more upgrades, but Iron Mail Thor coming through here for Brickhead. His armory upgrades are so strong at the moment here, as the Son of Osiris still not clicked up. 99 HP, Pharaoh here, still not healed up fully as the Old Stark comes in, going to start getting a little bit more damage done onto that Pharaoh. Still not able to click that one up, as now basically, Brickhead now, he can start making those ballasty we were talking about. He doesn't need to pop them out of the hill fort. He just needs to right-click on the hill fort, build the ballaster into the hill fort. Then, once Son of Osiris gets clicked, Frost the Son of Osiris, pop those ballaster out, take the Son of Osiris out, and then he can freely Ragnarok his opponent. We do see a side build coming through here for Brickhead. Brickhead has got such a ridiculous advantage in this game sorted out, as we also see the dragon ships coming through here for Brickhead as he realizes that the fortified town center is in range here. As he doesn't quite have the resources to get himself the upgrade there, and we do see Son of Osiris does get clicked, but it's still half HP Son of Osiris there as the villagers are starting to make their way across the map. It's 108 villages here for Brickhead. That's such a crazy amount of resources that he's gathering at this moment. But more importantly, it's going to be such a crazy amount of rag heroes that are going to be coming through as the Migdol Stronghold getting taken down on this position. Scalloped Axe, Bronze Mail coming through for St4rco. He's getting prepared for the Ragnarok that's coming in, but Brickhead, he doesn't need to click it. He doesn't need to click Ragnarok. At this point, he is able to set up and he can just continue to fight this game, no problem. So we see any ballaster coming through for Brickhead. Still no ballaster. I do think this is a slight misplay here from Brickhead, but it may not matter as the Son of Osiris just sitting back here defending. We've got the dragon ships coming down onto this position. An easy counter to, not an easy counter, but a counter to siege ships is simply just getting out your own siege on the land as fast as you possibly can. If catapults were here, you can target down those Oxy dragon ships really, really easily. We will be seeing the Migdol Stronghold able to take down the dragon ship nonetheless, as the units are still getting dealt with. And Brickhead's army is just so obscenely strong here, though the Axemen are going to be able to take out those champion infantry very, very easily here, as Meteoric Iron Mail and Bronze Weapons coming through here for Brickhead. He's getting himself Burning Pitch as well. as we see draft horses and Dwarven Augur coming through. Brickhead doesn't want Ballista in this game. He wants battering rams. Battering rams are going to be able to clear everything out inside of St4rco's base. If Brickhead can make just like 5, 6, 7 battering rams, frost the entirety of the population of St4rco, just walk straight past it into the main base with those battering rams, he's going to be able to kill everything off. As we do see some champion Huskarl sneaking in onto this position. We still don't see Bravery through. Oh, Bravery is a tier technology, never mind. Dragon Chips taking out the Migdol stronghold here as the wall's getting set up over here to stop the trade route of St4rco here as well. As the units coming through, we will be seeing the hill fort attempting to get taken down, but these are just... Well, they're still not even champion axemen in this game. Iron weapons coming through for St4rco as he's going to be retreating back with his units. Are we seeing any of those portable rams coming out? Yes, we do. They're getting queued up over on the back here, trying to get as many of those out as he possibly can as the hill fort is getting taken down. Meanwhile, the Huskarl coming into the middle of the map here, raiding these villages. St4rco is in such a difficult position here. Will Brickhead get... I reckon Brickhead should just buy Titan Age here. Titan here, and he's going to be unstoppable after this rag gets clicked. He's even long distance mining over here. Meanwhile, on this position, not making any rams out over there. Still pushing through here, taking the villagers down on this position, as well as the Son of Osiris getting caught out of position here by those siege ships. Going to be able to do quite a bit of damage. In fact, the Son of Osiris is really caught out of position here, as those Oxy Dragon ships are just going to be able to take this one down. We do see the Titan Age coming through here for Brickhead to boot here, and with 115 rag heroes, if you just take 30 off to build the Titan Gate, you still have got a ridiculous amount, nearly 90 rag heroes to be used there on the fight. It's going to be absolutely insane. And then obviously the Titan Gate to boot, as the portable rams coming through here. He doesn't quite have really that many here, as the raiding cavalry going to be taking this one out. I wouldn't mind seeing heavy cavalry come through, or even champion cavalry after that, and mass raiding cavalry here as well to deal with those throwing those heavy axemen that St4rco's got. And you still have to remember, Brickhead still has got Frost, and the Son of Osiris is basically out of the game now. 64 HP left with the Dragon Ships able to take that one out. The Dragon Ships are very similar to a Ballista as well, as there's the Ragnarok at 406 population, ladies and gentlemen. 406 population. Right, look at the resources from Brickhead. He can basically throw a wonder down here. He could just simply throw a wonder down. Why not? Why not throw a wonder down? And he's got all of the gold income as well. He's still got 24 ox caravans. As the Titan Gate gets thrown down there, he's going to be using 22 rag heroes there, as everyone else going to be moving in onto this position. The Son of Osiris sitting over here, not going to be able to do all too much at all here, as the villagers retreating away. Brickhead going to be pushing forward to take the Migdol stronghold down, take the town center down as well. We do see some units in the middle of the map here trying to fight, as the Axemen taking the fight here as well. Going to be able to take out a couple of these heroes of Ragnarok. Look at this one here. We do see a Shifting Sands getting utilized on this position here to bring a couple of those rag heroes away. Look at the Son of Osiris, 64 HP. Where did those battering rams go? It's got a couple of battering rams just sitting idly by back here as the units slowly pushing forward here. I'm pretty sure these dragon ships are in range to take the town center down, but St4rco, he doesn't even want to see it. He realizes how much stuff is coming his way and how far behind he is in this game. He's got 0 gold in the bank here. And that is GG. Brickhead showing that you can't just sit back with Ra against Thor. You got to do something here. St4rco gets a little bit unlucky with his Locust not picking off a whole bunch of villagers over here. But even then, he just couldn't quite get out onto the map fast enough. He was just a little bit too slow with his early game, and Brickhead made him pay, grabbing both those middle town centers, grabbing that back town center to boot there as well. And it was just boom central here for Brickhead. Have you ever seen a Ragnarok this filthy right now? It's full iron with also having the Thor extra unique upgrade there with meteoric iron mail. Absolutely insane here from Brickhead. The other thing is he also had resources to throw a wonder down if things went that way, which they could have gone that way as well. But GG, well played. He has 6,000 wood in the bank. He could literally throw a wonder down and put down 1 billion towers. He could max towers out and a wonder here. My golly gosh. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next game.